Scottsboro City Council, or Scottsboro work session Monday, December 17th order. Invocation given by Mr. Kimber and pledge of allegiance given by Mr. Greg Eichner.
Almighty God, we give you thanks and praise for your goodness towards us. We ask you to be with the mayor and council this evening as they go about the public business. Lead, guide, and direct them in all that they do. And in this season of Advent, we wait preparing for the gift that you are giving to us, the gift of your Son, Jesus Christ. Be with us, make us worthy of these things we ask in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item is the Veterans Memorial Park update. Larry?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. You get signed up on that, but you were already on the agenda.
I just figured you'd have more agenda than that. I'm the president of the Veterans Memorial Park, Jackson County Board of Directors, and want to do three things real quick here. Just give you a quick update on where we are with the park, what our plans are for the next 11 months. I have a small request, and then I want to invite you to an event that we're going to hold. So real quick, we're about 50% overall complete with the park. If you've been by there, you know, it looks pretty impressive, I think. But we're only 50% there. We've got a long way to go. We're 90% complete on the infrastructure. We estimate we've got about $250,000 worth of value in the park at this point. And that's a combination of cash donations, donation of services, equipment that's been loaned to us, volunteer labor, materials, people buying benches and pavers. We really appreciate the support that the city has given us up to this particular point, both in terms of funds and equipment usage. It's been really helpful in enabling us to accomplish what we have. And we particularly want to thank the board for agreeing to work with the county commission to take care of the maintenance of the grounds. So going forward, we're estimating we're going to need about $250,000 to complete the park. We have also set a very aggressive milestone of trying to complete the park by the 11th of November 2019. In order to do that, we're going to have to bring in the vast majority of that $250,000. We're going to be buying 5 large black granite monuments for each of the services, a granite monument for the POW MIA. We'll have a multiple series panel, we call it the Wall of Honor, which is going to reflect the names of the 230 plus Jackson County veterans who were killed in action. Obviously there's hundreds and maybe thousands of other veterans who served, died, but they didn't die on the battlefield. In addition to that, we'll have kiosks around the park. Those will be informational type of things. There's 36 total pages. Each one will have a subject matter relating to or associated with defense and what it's taken to keep this country free. We expect toward the end, we'll have a statue in the middle of the monument circle. We need to complete the pavilion that sets off to the side. Complete the infrastructure work, and that's basically just doing the landscaping around the creek side of it. And then, like I said, finish that walkway that goes around the back, connecting the veterans complex on one side and the walkways on the other side. Just for your information, in the morning, we will submit an order for all of that black granite to be purchased overseas, because you can't get it in the United States, at an expense of $83,000. So just, you know, we're moving ahead quickly here. So my request is for the city council is to consider providing a letter of support. And I just briefed the county commission, they approved it. I want to get letters of support from the city, the county commission, the county school board, city school board, American Legion, VFW, all of the people that I can reach out to, because we're gonna be doing some serious submissions of grants and funding, and I want to be able to show that I got wide support throughout Jackson County, because that tends to make a big difference in getting these things approved. So we're asking for a letter of support to show that you agree to help us with resources as we go forward. And in particular, we're going to be working with the school system, already working with the school system, to incorporate in the curriculum, starting in the latter part of the school year 19/20, so it'll be in May of 20, somewhere in that time frame, where the schools would actually incorporate into the curriculum a field trip to go to the memorial down there and help the kids get exposed to material that they don't get in the school system. Because as a veteran, I'm very concerned that freedom is not free, and somehow we've got to help educate the kids, and both the school systems agree. They just don't have the ability to do that in the curriculum. And so we're asking for help in that regard. You continue to support and complete the infrastructure, as I talked about, the walkway around the back, and then to the degree you can, help us identify, and mostly external to the county at this point. We obviously want support from the county, but any external sources of funding that you can share with us, we'll be happy to pursue it. And now my invitation to you is the VFW and American Legion are going to host a kind of a town hall type of a meeting on the 10th of January at the Veterans Memorial Home. It'll be a breakfast meeting, 7:30 to 8:30. Our intent is to give a very detailed update as to where we've come from, where we're at, where we're going. A lot of emphasis on the fundraising, and then expect to have some door prizes and what have you. So at that degree, I invite all of the members of the city council and anybody that's here to join us at that meeting. And so please come if you can. So at this point, anybody have any questions?
Larry, I think on one of the meetings we had lately, there was some talk from the Veterans Memorial Park that some money might have to be borrowed to go forward with some of these projects. And was there some discussion to ask the city council maybe to underwrite that if money has to be borrowed?
We thought we were going to have to do that, but we have found an alternative, so we are not asking for any pledge of financial support in that regard. And I'm very happy that we didn't have to do that. So we're in good, I think we're in pretty good shape. If the administration's tariff will hold off long enough for it to get that granite delivered, we're in good shape. If they impose the thing, we're going to incur a 25% penalty on the total cost. So, any other questions?
Mr. Kennemer, do you see any problem with writing a letter?
Absolutely no problem.
Mayor, do you have anything to add?
No, just talking about working together, I know some people had asked several months ago, over a year ago, the city, early on there was discussion about not sending out acknowledgments to the people that bought papers, and then in our committee meetings we decided it would be a good keepsake for those families. And so I know just one of the small things the city has done is we got with Clint and they set up a document and we produce a real nice print, and the city prints that and we all sign it, it gets signed, and then we mail it to those families who made a donation.
And we really appreciate that, because I think that's important.
It's important to those families.
And it's amazing how many people would just buy a paper and then turn around and come back and want to buy a bench or make a cash donation. So it really, you just don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much for your support. Any other questions?
Anyone else? Thank you, Larry.
Thank you very much.
Go to item number 2, discuss the parking ordinance for Broad Street.
There was discussion at a previous work session about establishing certain parking rules on Broad Street between its intersection of Laurel and Willow Street. This would be basically a one-block area. Under this rule, east side parking, which is that way, would be parallel parking for all vehicles and automobiles. On the west side would be diagonal parking for all automobiles, vehicles. The city street department would be directed to mark parking places pursuant to the above rule.
Any questions on that? We've discussed it before. We'll put it on tonight's agenda. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Item number 3 is discuss resolution trash toter bid. Ms. Phillips.
We mailed out bids for the 48-gallon trash toters. These are the blue cans that we need to purchase for the recycling program. We posted 1 bid, mailed 3 bids, and received 2 bids. Repurposed materials bid $27.77 each. Waste equip bid no bid, so it's recommended by the bid review committee to award the bid to repurposed materials.
Thank you. We'll put that on tonight's agenda as well. We've got item number 4, discuss a resolution for the dump truck bid. Ms. Phillips.
We mailed out bids for a used dump truck. We posted 1 bid, mailed 12 bids, and received 2 bids. Thompson Tractor bid $275,187.11. Cowan Equipment bid $253,611. It's recommended that the bids be rejected and rebid.
We'll put that on tonight's agenda as well. Go to item number 5, discuss job description changes. There were 2, payroll coordinator and the administrative assistant. And I believe it was, they were cleaned up a little bit, weren't they, Aaron? Is that what?
Yes.
You come up and talk to? Kind of tell us what exactly entailed in changing some of these.
Sure. You should have a job description for a payroll coordinator position and an administrative assistant position. With the payroll coordinator, the current job description has insurance and retirement language that is no longer performed by the payroll coordinator. All the insurance, the RSA forms, enrollment, and when a person comes to retire, they go to HR now. In the past, they did go to the payroll coordinator for some of those things, but currently, that payroll person just reconciles the monthly insurance bills and files the monthly RSA report and contributions. This job description reflects those changes. Also, there was some language in there about the payroll coordinator no longer, this is taken out of it, no longer collects money and distributes keys for the city lot. That's done through the power board. Mr. Wheeler is the supervisor for this position, and he went through the job description and marked through specifically what that job does not do. Okay. The administrative assistant, that current job description, there's a section under job domains where it lists Goose Pond Civic Center management, and that is no longer there. We have an events and a marketing coordinator that manages the Civic Center now as far as people renting the facility. I think there was one line in there where the person would assist the public if they came in and asked questions. That was changed, and there's a section added where the administrative assistant will assist the events and marketing coordinator with city planned events and may occasionally help the public with giving information. Currently, the administrative assistant is already helping with Jingle Bell Square, Halloween on the Square, those different types of city-sponsored events. And all we've done is put the language in the job description. There is no pay grade change, both the same grades. It's just this asking the city council to approve the changes, to update it. And do you have any questions?
Does anyone have any questions for those changes?
Okay.
Thank you, Aaron.
Okay.
We'll put that on tonight's agenda as well. The reports will be given at the council meeting. We'll take just about 2 minutes to transfer everything over. We'll call it order. The council meeting formalities were given at the work session, so at this time, Ms. Phillips, would you roll call, please?
Mr. Richard Bailey?
Here.
Mr. Greg Mashburn?
Here.
Mr. Gary Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Mike Ashburn?
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here. Thank you. We'll go to the adoption of the agenda, but before I do that, I need to go through what is actually on the agenda for everyone. Discuss the parking ordinance for Broad Street is item number 1. Item number 2 is discuss the resolution for the trash toter bid. Item number 3 will be the resolution for the duck truck bid. And then if no one has any objections, I'd like to do the item for item number 4, the payroll coordinator and the admin assistant in one motion. That's okay, unless y'all want to split them up. Not that big item number 4. So with that, for the 4 items, do I have a motion to approve the adoption of the agenda?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 3, approval of previous minutes from December 10th, 2018. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. There is no old business, so we'll go to the first item, the parking ordinance for Broad Street. Mr. Kinnemer covered. Do I have a motion to approve the parking ordinance for Broad Street?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I was talking about it a little bit. I had 2 business owners that approached me about trying to get that taken care of. And, you know, the traffic's gonna stay the same. And it's just gonna be parallel parking on the east side. And I appreciate them being here tonight. And the cost of that, Josh, was it $1,800?
About 1,800 is the budget.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Now we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 2, resolution for the 48-gallon trash toter bid.
I'll make that motion.
That'll go to repurposed materials for the lowest bid. Mike Ashburn makes that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Next item is to discuss the resolution for the dump truck bid. It's recommended by the review bid committee that the bids be rejected. So at this time, do I have a motion to reject the bid and rebid?
I'll make the motion to reject those bids and rebid them.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Go to item number 4, for the job description for the payroll coordinator and the administration assistant. Do I have a motion to approve both those job descriptions?
I make a motion to approve the job descriptions.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. We'll go to reports. Mayor?
I think Whitney put a copy in your progress report on landfill from CDG. It should be in your packet. They're planning on coming up in January to have a verbal report presentation. We'll try to coordinate that for a work session in January. Other than that, just wish everybody a safe and happy holidays. Thank you.
Mr. Bailey?
I just want to thank everyone for coming out and everybody coming out to the parade. It looked like a big crowd there. And just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
You like throwing those straws?
Thanks, Whitney.
Was it rain or candy? That was a big thing.
Ask for straws next year.
In a nice way. Mr. Mashburn?
Mayor covered what I was going to about the landfill. Thank everyone for coming out.
Mr. Stewart?
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out too, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family.
Mr. Ashman?
I enjoyed the parade as well as everybody looked like in attendance. It's real good. I suggest next year that Greg Mashburn drive. He's not good at throwing candy. Be good.
Ask the kids.
But Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you. I'd like to just tell everybody that on January the 7th, we'll have a work session, so we won't have anything in the next couple of weeks. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I'd like to congratulate Brent Miller on his new job in the Davis Center. Good luck. With that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? No, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no.